Alright, we are back. Ghost of Tsushima, Iki Island, part 7? Yeah, 7. Last time, we completed the tournament, got the armor of Saragumi of Black Hand Riku. Jesus, that's an easier name for him. And we've started helping out the rebels. The bandit got Fune's bandits, and now we're about to head to Fort Sakai. And since the Eagle's away for now, besides that, like, comment, subscribe, notifications, all that stuff, and let's go. Oh yeah, and I have the red dye one now. Where's this place at? Oh yeah, just a quick thing. I heard, I don't know if I even said it. Danny Masterson, brother of Alana Masterson, also brother of some other Masterson. Basically, the guy that played Hyde, I didn't know he was the brother of the girl that plays Tara from The Walking Dead and Hyde from that '70s show. And they're also related to the guy that played Francis from Malcolm in the Middle. But basically, the guy that played Hyde got like 30 to life for 2 counts of like rape. Jesus, Jesus, bro. It's over for him. And a lot of people are bringing up how like certain people from the show gave character letters for him and stuff like that, and they're a bit upset at certain actors for defending him and stuff, which I'll get into that in a second. But there are people who are like saying, oh, no wonder Topher Grace stayed from the rest of the cast and stuff like that, and all that stuff. And it's like, thank God he did it. For one, I don't know if that's the reason Topher stayed away. He could have stayed away just because he just didn't mess with them, or because he's not a weirdo and doesn't think that every person he has an acting job with, he has to be best friends with. I mean, if he knew about it and stayed away, doesn't that kind of make him a bit wrong if he knew what she was doing? But I guess it's not really, he's not a cop, it's not really his drama to get in, but still, it's like, if he did know, and that's why he stayed away, a little weird he didn't say anything to police or something. If he just didn't mess with him personally for whatever reason, then that makes a bit more sense. And if he just, like, maybe he was cool with them, but some people think that every TV show, every actor in every show needs to, like, be best friends with all their co-stars. And it's like, it's a job. I understand that they're not gonna be the best of friends and hang out with each other day and night and, like, live with each other. That's not real. People don't understand sometimes that acting is a job. But besides that, on the other hand, there's the people that are upset at certain actors for, like, defending him. I wonder, am I hidden in this? It's probably not, which is weird, because this grass seems... I guess the other grass is taller. But, there's the other actors that people are mad at that, defended him and stuff. I even saw that the guy that played Fez dated, like, I think it was, like, Lindsay Lohan when she was 17. Not 100% sure about that one. Because I don't know what the age of consent is at the time that him and her were together, so I don't know what the rules were for it.
Fune's men. I can free them if I cut down the Mongols.
Oh, come on. These are the guys I'm gonna, like, free?
Is this really happening? Am I free?
Also, aren't they, like, crazy?
Before the eagle captured us. What are you, some kind of samurai?
I'm a friend. Your boss sent me to free her crew and take back Fort Sakai.
The eagle may be gone, but she left her commander in charge.
That guy.
Unbish is torturing prisoners, breaking us down before we're forced to drink the eagle's poison.
Then
Smart.
You won't leave this fort alive.
You're so weak, the poison just...
Report back to Fune.
I can fight. I will fight.
Find a weapon and join me.
Aren't they, like, really tired and malnourished? I don't care. But as I was saying, when it comes to the people that knew him personally, I don't know what's so wrong about, like, I guess it's like if after everything came out and they defended him, that's one thing. But from what I saw, they gave character things about how good of a guy he was and everything. And it's like, I don't see the problem with that. Because it's not as if they were all just sitting there watching him do it, or if they even knew. From their point of view, their friend is being wrongly accused of something. Like, it's no different in any logic. Like, if I heard someone I knew personally, a friend did this, I'd need to see the proof before I'd assume that he wouldn't, especially someone you believe in your heart of hearts would never do something like that. I'd need to see the proof before I just like, oh, he's terrible, because I know that's how they'd be expecting you to do it nowadays. They'd be thinking like, oh, the minute a claim comes out, oh, you're supposed to just immediately. You're supposed to immediately, like, just... Oh, you are kidding. Oh, that's my fault. Garbage. Yeah. They pretend as if you're supposed to just like immediately turn on them, assume that they did it, but isn't it like innocent till proven guilty? But at least for me, I know if I was in that situation, heard the bro raped 2 girls, I'd be like, I'd talk to him, be like, did you? I was like, no. Like, well, they got proof? What are they saying? They're saying that these 2 girls from this day. I was like, I don't know. I wasn't there that day, so I'd have to see the evidence. If the evidence is like, bro, they got you on video, film, witnesses, everything. DNA is like, oh, you did it. Like, at that point, you did. But if their best thing is that it's just some girl saying that you did it, I'll never believe that. That's why I always hate those things, where it's supposed to be like, it's even...
death benefit all beings.
Oh, Christ.
You couldn't save your father.
I could have.
What makes you think you can
I gotta
save
see. The next cutscene that shows if Jin was fighting when he was younger, like if he killed guys, then I'll know if he is kind of to blame, because he's kind of an idiot.
Let's drive the Mongols from this place.
Break open the cages! Free the prisoners! Free me!
Find a weapon and join me. At once.
These guys kind of suck. Okay, but yeah, I kind of hate just like thinking that like it's even with the I spoke about like the Donald Trump thing, where it was like I saw it and all I think all it was that one girl said he did it like 20 years ago. I'm like, that's not the best. Or even the Jeanette McCurdy thing, like that book with her mom. Didn't believe that either. Personally, like just because she it doesn't feel the smartest thing to write the book when the other person's dead so that they can't tell their side of the story. So it's like everyone just automatically believes everything she wrote in that book to be like a fact. I was like, I'd like to hear the other side. I'd like to hear what her mom would have to say on some of these, if she has any receipts or whatnot about what really happened during certain moments. Like, who knows? Jeanette could have just been a horrible kid and took everything out on her mom who tried to help her. But no, now she has a book talking about how happy she is her mom's dead, and it's pure it's kind of slander because the other person's not alive to even rebuttal, and there's no real proof besides she said it. So with that logic, I'm coming out with a book called Pokimane and Jenna Ortega sexually assaulted me and Bill Gates owes me 10 billion. It'll come out soon. If that's as simple as it is to like get to be proof, like you just have to say it or write a dumb book, then A.
Fight with me.
That's just me though.
Help me
Like,
if you can.
pure word of mouth doesn't exactly make it. Like, even like I said, even if it was someone I knew, a friend, a brother, family member, just because they say it, I'm like, bro, if there's proof against you, I can't. Your word is not going to beat proof. But if you can prove to me that you didn't do it, but then I get, then I guess there's to be said, what if it's like he says it and she says it? I guess I'm inclined to believe my friend over some random girl I don't know. What the hell?
This is it! Fight for your freedom!
Oh crap.
No mercy!
Keep going.
That cheater. What? Come on. He cheats.
We're clear!
Wait, what is it? It had said destroy stuff. I don't know what they wanted me to destroy. Yeah, I need to fight the guy too. Yeah, at least. But to make it all short, that's just my thought on it. Like, your word is not law. I will never believe someone who tells me something. Even if like I get some people say like, so then even if like I said, even if like my kid, wife, friend say something, be like, do you have any proof? Like, are you like, slow down, let me know, so let me actually see it. As much as I will be inclined to believe you, but to a certain extent, and I'd need some proof to back it up. My wife says this guy slapped me. I was like, your face looks fine. You don't even look slapped. I'm not gonna just outright believe her. Like, logic doesn't dictate any of that.
Remember the night your father tied starving bandits to trees as punishment? Not so different from this.
Well, they were bandits. I hate that. She said bandits. The difference is, soldier to soldier is one thing, but these are innocent people who don't even fight.
You would return, samurai. You have received her sacred drink. A gift offered to warriors and princes worthy of becoming one of her shamans.
Is that what she wants? To make me a shaman?
Your transformation has already begun.
No, it
You
hasn't.
can accept her gift, become her shaman, and learn to soar in the eternal blue sky. Or I will break you in the name of the eagle.
Her gift is a curse, and I will never bow to her rule.
Good luck. Let's get to it. But yeah, that's just how. I also saw that people are mad at. It's weird. It's always weird how quickly people switch up on celebrities when they do anything that they don't like all the time. Because like Drew Barrymore always liked, and then I think she started doing her new show, which of course the strikers don't like. It's weird with the strike even, like celebrities can't do anything, but then if smaller people want to do something, it's whatever. So she's trying to do her new show, and now everyone's mad at her. Like I've talked about the strike before, couldn't care less. If acting isn't paying the bills, bro, just quit it. Plain and simple. You're not a good actor or a good writer. There are plenty of writers that are rich, plenty of actors that are rich. They got lucky. You did not. Walk away.
You will hang like the peasants.
I don't know about that.
Wasted gift. You could have served the eagle.
I will never be her shaman.
Oh, he just switching it up.
Where is your gratitude?
You deserve nothing less than death.
Can you imagine your boys just sitting there watching you fight and lose? Like,
You waste the eagle's gift to you.
You waste the air whip. Coward.
Kill them all! Take their heads!
where he running?
You! Stop! You
Bro, he
waste
need to
the
get...
eagle's gift to you.
He better get them. Oh, it's garbage. I got up there. Oh yeah, don't run.
Patience will grow worse, driving you to madness and death. If only you had accepted the eagle's gift.
Part of that makes me kind of feel bad for him. Maybe he wasn't a bad guy. Like a lot of these guys might just be guys that got broken by her. They didn't want to do it, but her poison broke them down. But either way. Are they gonna burn down the fort? Oh wait, so I can do all 6 actually. I already took Fort Sakai. I feel like it's almost over. I mean, we've done this, so the Eagle's gotta be upset. She's about to attack.
Hunbin killed some of my best friends.
Tough.
Glad to see the coward get what he deserved. Even if it took a samurai to run him through.
He fell because we worked together at the Eagle. She knew I would come here. That's why she left Fort Sakai undefended.
Wait,
So I would take her bait, and Kumbish would deliver her message.
Now the bastard's dead, and she's lost the fort. Thanks to you, we can finally fight back.
Gather anyone who can fight and report to Fune. Everyone else can shelter here. With a few repairs, Fort Sakai will stand against the Mongols.
Good thinking. But before you run off, take these saddlebags.
oh, there we go.
Figured a samurai could put them to good use.
I will. Thank you.
So that's how I get them.
Travel
Okay.
safely. And I'll see you back at Fune's refuge.
I don't know what's in them. I think it's extra stuff. Oh, let me this. Saddle, double the amount of ammo you can pick up. Additional ammo will be sent to your saddlebags and will replenish your inventory when mounting your horse. Tribal terror, a vestige of fear. That is ugly as hell. So I can take... Hopefully it's not just... Okay, yeah, not just... There we go. It's actually good. Well, they smacking the shit out of him. Are they torturing him too? I'm confused, but hey. Damn, I did everything. Okay, well I'm gonna go after the last Mongol territory in Iki then, if I can, since I can. If that's 5, hopefully someone has a map of it. Come on. God damn it. Confusing maps. Okay. 1. Well, I'm not seeing it. I don't know. I'm guessing it's story related at this point then. I guess. So, back to it. It's too bad.
Army are everywhere, my lord.
I did not ask.
Here's the samurai who freed us from Fort Sakai. Never thought I'd see the day.
The red is okay. I don't know. It's just like the little thing doesn't move enough for me. Like if it moved more, like maybe like that, or these other ones that like move a lot. It's so stiff. Phrasing. I'm gonna go back to this. Don't even. That is crazy.
Jin from Yarikawa.
Yep, that's my
You
name.
outdid yourself this
Allegedly.
time.
I know, bitch.
My men returned safely, and Fort Sakai is in our hands.
It's weird that they still call it
We
that.
have a fighting chance against the Eagle.
Any news of...
But I guess we call Auschwitz still. But still, I mean, I don't know. It's just like to keep the fort named after him, like at least change it, like Fort Coward, or I don't. If you don't like him that much.
Not yet, but I did learn something.
Not a skull.
While you were busy, my scouts recovered orders the Eagle sent to her shamans. It sounds like she wants to capture a samurai.
Did she name them?
No, but I think we can guess who she's hunting. What I want to know is, why does she want to take you in alive?
Thank God she didn't put his name in there.
The Eagle captured me when I first arrived. I escaped, but maybe she wants to finish what she started.
What aren't you telling me, samurai?
Fune, Jin, we were searching for the Eagle. Lost her, but then we stumbled on one of her patrols. Tracked them all the way back here. The cliffs outside are crawling with Mongols.
Ah,
We had
crap.
to sneak back in to avoid being seen. The Eagle knows we're close. She's going to find us.
She's retaliating. This is payback for her warship. And the death of her lapdog, Kumbish.
And the fort.
Evacuate to the ship.
Abandon your home now and you'll lose it forever.
You'd rather die here?
We could draw them away from the refuge. Fight them on land.
They outnumber us.
So do the samurai. You know the terrain better.
What about an ambush? Somewhere we have the advantage.
Kidafure village.
We have a plan?
Round everyone up, Tenzo. We need to go now.
I think this is where they had kidnapped Jin and everything. Oh wait, this is the mission where we find it all.
Ahead of us. They'll lure the Eagle's forces to Kidafure village.
I've got people preparing an ambush.
What about the people who live there?
It was abandoned after the Butcher of Iki destroyed it.
Your father put the entire village to the sword, and you did nothing to stop him.
The lookout tower. We got a good view up there.
Our scouts will lure the Mongols here. We can't be sure where exactly they'll come through.
Get people in the most likely places. A few of us on horses can hold back.
And respond where we're needed. Like stopping a wild.
And it even tells me when it's going. This would have been useful like 10 different times. All the poisons I needed.
Among your father's innocent victims.
The tree line. Station people there to keep watch.
If they see something, they can signal us with those fireworks we took from the ship.
Set them off the moment your people see the invaders.
Then we ride in.
Gene, I don't know.
Hide people in those houses and granaries.
Where your father's victims hid. Terrified and weeping.
And if the Mongols don't get close?
Have riders ready to hit their flank. Force them in range.
Jin a tough animal. He got this crazy poison and
What
he's
did
just
you do there?
The moment the villagers saw your father's men approach, they knew they were doomed.
That was where they fell back.
What? Who fell back?
Where we could fall back. If we're overwhelmed.
We'll reinforce it with whatever we can throw together.
I wonder why they even did that. Why kill the villagers and all that stuff? Like, I'm not saying they're as bad as the Mongols that be raping and poisoning and everything, but still. Why?
Get everyone in position. We'll hang back for now.
They don't know the horror your father inflicted here. The horror you failed to prevent.
Ride to your posts. Signal when you spot the invaders.
You said that was where they fell back. You were here. When your father massacred the village.
It wasn't a massacre.
What do you call armed men slaughtering an unarmed village?
A village hiding armed fighters.
And their families.
The people who lived here ambushed our patrols. Set traps that maimed and killed our warriors. Slit their throats while they slept.
What did you expect? You came here to kill us!
So why are you pretending like he did nothing? Like, it seems like a back and forth. You did so
Friend,
they did do something, and they also did something back.
grew up in this village.
Oh, he's dead.
After the samurai left, I found his body. But it took me a week to find his head in all the mud.
I'm sorry, Tenzo.
I'm not.
You're sorry. Do you have any idea what it's like to find your friend like that?
Yes.
Do you know how many lives your father destroyed?
Yeah, bitch, bro. I swear to God, this is fake. He knows that he's Jin, and he's not even... Like, the crazy thing is he knows he killed Jin's dad, and he's not even gonna... Oh.
If I could change that, I would.
But you didn't. Others had to end his cruelty.
Bro, I was 15.
I watched him die.
I was 12.
I could have saved him. But I didn't.
Why not?
They're here. Get to the horses.
He is a dirtbag, bro. I got no words for him. How are you gonna pretend like this as if you didn't kill this man? You kidnapped his son, and killed this man's dad in front of him, and then he's trying to. Oh my God, he's such a victim. He's just such a weird guy.
Tenzo, Jin, with me. Strike hard and fast.
Like he knows.
Overrun us. We'll fall back here.
The group will stay to bolster these defenses.
Fighting on the side of your father's killers. What would he say?
That's what I'm saying. Like how are you gonna kill his dad in front of him? Pretend like he's the bad guy because he was like 12 and couldn't stop his father from doing what he was gonna do. Like I'm not the commander. I'm not in charge. I can't magically stop him at 12.
There they are! Dead ahead!
Run them down, boy!
More Mongols heading in!
We
Where?
need to buy our people more time. Charge!
Where are they? Oh, him. Garbage. Come on.
It's all of them.
Easy pickings, right, Jin?
A good start.
Fireworks! More Mongols on the way!
Mount up. Let's go.
Your ammo refills automatically.
Just like the old days.
She's enjoying herself, remembering how they slaughtered the samurai.
Quickly! Let's ready a welcome for the Mongols.
There's a few drops of black powder on those carts.
You've been busy.
Here they come.
Aim for the barrels!
It's been a while since anyone's fallen.
That's the last of them.
We held them off. Now,
You'll never forget the sight. So much blood. The ground was soaked in it. Devastation all around you. Look what Kazumasa Sakai did. The butcher of Iki.
Quiet.
More fireworks to the west.
we can't keep this up forever.
Let's go.
How many guys do they have here? This is one island, right? Okay, I get it. You did it the
Feeling
first.
all right?
Yes. Keep moving.
Fune, you think the fallback defenses are ready?
Our people need more time.
We'll hold back the invaders as long as we can.
Hold up.
That good or bad?
We had lookouts posted here. I don't see them.
Might be an ambush. Let's take a closer look.
No, it's definitely an ambush, I guess.
They've captured the lookouts.
That quickly?
Back. I can sneak in. Surprise the Mongols.
That damn song. You're kidding. That was garbage.
Untie the men.
I had them.
You'll be free soon.
I thought I was dead.
That is a clean symbol.
All fireworks! On all sides!
The Eagle Tribe's making its move.
Stop staring.
Of them, and we're spread thin.
We're out of time.
Everyone, get to the horses. Retreat to the tower. We'll face them there.
Lead the way, Samurai.
Fall back.
Fall back.
Cowards. Let's keep going. Let's keep it pushing.
All of our riders.
With Mongols on their tails. They need help. More of them up ahead.
We bought your men time, Fune. Defenses are ready. Hold the invaders here.
We make our last stand.
Crap. He always does this to me. It's not fair. It's he only. What upsets me is that he always hits me with it only at times when I do something.
Reinforcements on the way!
Kill them all!
Jesus, this fight is doing... This is actually a pretty good fight, I like it.
The Mongols are breaking!
Keep fighting! Push them back! Smash the invaders! For Iki! For Iki! Keep after them!
Give chase! Cut them down!
I wouldn't do that. I don't know about that one. And here it comes. I'm thinking this is the moment. I would have killed him personally. Me personally. He gonna kidnap me to kill my dad? Why would this idiot even say that? I guess he doesn't remember that Jin heard it.
May your death benefit all beings. Jin?
May your death benefit all beings. I've heard that before. From my father's killer.
You're hearing things. It's the eagle's poison.
Say the prayer for yourself before I end your life.
Do it. On this blood-soaked ground, where your father massacred hundreds.
He was trying to save lives. You knew who I was. What you did to
That's
my
what I'm
father.
saying. That's still messed up.
You lied to my face.
You lied to yourself.
What?
Your father was my enemy, not you.
Why'd you kidnap me?
How did someone so worthless defeat Kazuma Sakai?
I don't know. Luck. He slaughtered dozens of us before we brought him down. Broke his leg, I think. All I did was finish the job.
Not to mention he kidnapped... That's crazy. He took like... That's like the story of Blackbeard. They took him down. I don't imagine some great guy took him down. It said like... It took a lot taking that idiot down.
Get on with it, samurai!
I would have killed him personally.
Yet.
But I can respect Jin strong enough to hold
Killed
back.
my father by luring us into an ambush at Senjo Gorge. That's how we're going to kill the eagle.
We need more than the two of us.
Talk to Fune. And meet me near the canyons.
We can't hide who you are anymore. But if I tell Fune,
Do it. Tell her I'm Jin Sakai. She knows I fight for Iki. My actions prove it. Tell her I am not my father. If I was, you would be dead.
It's smart of him to at least hold back, because he needs these people. He kills him, they all will turn on him and it will become worse. Look at my god horse. Bro, I look crazy. I look like I've been through it. This is New Game Plus level stuff. All Sakai armor dies. What does that mean? I already have. Why would they? So it just equips it just by you chain. Okay, I expected more. There's no vanity stuff. Well, we just keep going. Samurai clan. So I get all the samurai clan armor dyes and other things. I don't know why they think I'd want that. I want some others. I want sword kits. No, that's the thing I might want more than anything. Some more swords. This is a nice view.
Sure you'd show up.
Wasn't sure you would either. Fune, I take it Tenzo told you who I am.
He did, Sakai. And if we weren't in the middle of a war, you would both be gathering flies.
Mm-hmm.
We won't survive the day with blades held to each other's necks. First, we stop the eagle. Then we'll settle this.
Deal.
I came to hear your plan, Sakai. How's a band of raiders supposed to take down an army of Mongols?
The same way you defeated the samurai 15 years ago. You lured my father into Senjo Gorge, took his life, and forced the Sakai clan to retreat. We can do the same to the Eagle tribe.
How do we get her attention?
She's hunting me. If I provoke her, she'll chase me into Senjo Gorge.
Sure.
We'll be waiting to spring the ambush and send them to hell.
This might be the last mission.
We'll have to find the Eagle first. She's always on the move, hunting new victims to poison.
I have scouts combing the island. They'll find her.
When they do, I'll get her attention.
Not alone you won't. Any day now, the Eagle will find our refuge and burn it to ash. If this is our best chance to stop her, I'm going to make sure she takes our bait.
Then it's settled. Tenzo, see to the scouts. I'll prepare the ambush.
I'll camp here until we're ready. We have one shot to bring the Eagle to ground. Make it count.
All right, let's get to it.
Jin, scouts spotted the Eagle's force.
Is Funa in position?
The canyons are crawling with raiders. We just have to lure the Mongols to them. We'll meet my scouts. They're keeping an eye on the Eagle's force.
When we attack, I'll get her attention.
You said she's hunting you. What does she want with a poisoned samurai?
She wants to make me one of her shamans.
What?
Smart.
One of her followers at Fort Sakai said she wants to recruit me.
But she forced her poison on you.
The sacred medicine is poisonous to most, but her shamans use it as a rite of passage.
Are you still seeing visions?
Yep.
Yes, and they're getting worse.
I warned you this would only end in madness and death.
This poison has not helped her one bit.
Over here!
It's just fueled her greatest enemy.
The Mongols are sweeping the island, looking for the samurai.
Is the Eagle with them?
She called a halt and released some of her eagles to fly. We weren't spotted.
Let's get a better look.
I'm just gonna look for her with my bare eyes. Do they have telescopes back here during this time? I see something, but that might be rocks.
Look for the Eagle's helmet. Shouldn't be hard to spot.
Her helmet?
It's her. The Eagle is here.
Where? I don't see her.
Right there. She sees us. Move in.
There you are.
I guess I'm seeing stuff again.
I've scoured the island for you.
Oh, that sucks.
No, not now.
Accept my gift. Become my shaman.
This isn't
Your
fair.
gift is poison.
Refuse me and you will die here. Just like your father.
Bro, this isn't fair. I can't even block.
Damn it, where is she?
Heads up! The eagle got away! Look for her!
She was never here.
Oh, you idiot. What? How does he hit while being hit?
Jin, what happened?
The Mongols were waiting for us. But if the eagle wasn't here...
And where is she?
Where am I, Jin?
Be silent.
What place on this island calls to you? Where were we destined to meet again?
Can't be.
Where his dad died?
Central Gorge!
The eagle is there, where my father was killed.
We have to get back to Fune.
I underestimated the eagle.
You sure you didn't want to become her shaman? Offer us up to your new master?
You're
I'm
an
no
idiot.
traitor. When I was imprisoned, poisoned, I thought the eagle was someone else. I told her about my father, how you ambushed us at Senjo Gorge.
So she knew your father died there. Then she learned you joined our fight. Heard we were planning something big.
She's one step ahead. But we can still win this, Tenzo.
The entire force is attacking. They'll overwhelm Fune. Aksal Hassan! Where are you? I know you're here. Face me!
Which one of these idiots are singing? Well, this was a bad time to use this. Ooh.
The bastards came out of nowhere. What happened?
We'll explain later. Did you see the eagle?
She led the attack. Killed half my men. We need to fall back to the refuge.
We won't get a second chance at this. We have to bring down the eagle now.
You're as stubborn as one of my crew.
Then let's go.
Listen up! We're hunting the eagle!
Into the canyon!
This might not be the best idea. Now she's leading you into the trap.
It's too late. The battle is lost. You failed, like you failed your father. Do you remember how you let him die?
This is not fair.
Your mind is lost.
Come on.
How do you know this battle is even real?
Jin, still with us?
I'm fine.
The heck? Come on, she's cheating me.
Lord Sakai, you return to me.
The eagle. Is she here this time?
Remember the great Kazuma-san? Broken and bleeding while you shook like a newborn calf.
I was a child.
A samurai Not a farm boy, but
True.
when your father was desperate, you hid like a coward.
Jin! You alright? Yes, keep fighting!
Good work. Good work. Keep hunting for the eagle.
That's a clean spot.
How are you holding up?
I used to only hear her voice. Now I see her, feel her presence.
Maybe being here makes the visions more intense.
Oh my god, bro. Come on. This isn't funny. Like, it's not even
Are
good.
you not tired, Lord Sakai? Come, I will give you peace.
And I will give you cold steel.
Jin, hold it together.
Remember your terror. Your father's dying screams echoed off the canyon walls. Let me take away your pain.
I'll send you to hell.
That's the last of them.
The eagle has to be close.
You know where I am, don't you?
She really do
He was
recognize how
waiting east of
dangerous he
here,
is.
where my father was killed.
I'm not betting everything on your gut, Samurai. You go east. Tenzo and I cover the other path.
No, I'll go with Jin. He needs me.
Good luck to both of you.
Okay. Great.
With me.
Gotta go back here with this killer.
Meet me in the heart of your pain. Let me heal you.
Damn it, give me silence.
Jin, you need to turn back.
Too late now.
Okay, yeah, this is the last mission.
This is the place.
Where you killed my father.
In front of him. Also. Who's that big guy? Why should she have one guy helping her? What is he
The
supposed to do?
sacred medicine brought you here. Do you know why?
To end your reign of terror.
No, to be healed. For years you hid your pain. The sacred medicine allows you to see it.
Against my will. Your medicine is a weapon.
Don't let the darkness take you, Jin. Let your spirit soar in the eternal blue sky.
I don't soar over my people. I serve them.
Even the people who killed your father.
Yes, even them.
What a waste.
Handle the others, Tenzo. I'll deal with the eagle.
You cannot defeat me. You will die. Beg for your life, just like your father.
Ooh, okay. What the? What type of old woman is this?
Now, dead.
This is really not fair.
Face the judgment of your ancestors, Lord Sakai.
What is this fight? This woman is crazy.
Father.
Jin! Help me!
You could, if he had just ran over there, grabbed his dad's sword, cut this guy down.
Jin. We should have died here together. Like warriors.
I'm sorry I failed you, Father.
Not me. Our clan. The Sakai name is tarnished.
The people here accuse us of terrible things.
Sometimes, what is necessary is also terrible.
True, like amputating your arm. Sucks.
The actions I took were not easy. But they needed to be done.
I don't know how true that is, but...
You did what was needed on the battlefield. Not at home. I needed a father.
When we lost your mother, I was left with a son I didn't know how to help. So, I raised a samurai.
Which did help in the end,
It's
I
time,
guess.
Jin. Do what is necessary.
Crazy has my little
Rid
wooden
our clan
sword thing.
of shame and defeat. Avenge me. Kill him, you coward!
No,
I would have killed him personally.
I will never be like you. The way you lived was not my choice. And your death was not my fault.
Alright. 1 second. God, this is gonna be a long one.
The sacred medicine no longer affects you. How is that possible?
Jesus, she's quick. She is not a normal woman. Oh, I thought I was gonna lose. She's tough. But I finally got her. First time I fought her, I think I died too many times.
One day, you will face the judgment of your ancestors.
Shut your old ass up.
One day.
death benefit all beings.
Now's your chance.
I would have did it. You should have. They should have gave you the choice. Like with Lord Shimura.
Are you alright?
I'll live.
Sadly.
What about you? Still hearing her?
No.
I'm sorry, Jin.
So am I.
Sounds like a celebration. I better check on Pune. Tell her the good news.
Go on. I'll join you later.
Don't wait too long, Jin.
This guy was talking the most stuff when we met him, thinking he could beat us. And he couldn't even beat an old woman. Also, she might have been stronger than Kotakan for some reason. My father's death, I 100% I don't love the way this thing ended. And I'm not happy that they didn't let us choose whether or not to kill Tenza.
Petals soaked with blood. My father's hand reaching up. Soar into the sky.
Well, we took her down. Beat the eagle. The mask of the eagle. Look better on her. Oh, so... This looks like, I think, like Jin's kid fit? I can't 100% tell what that is. Wonder what they'd be doing with these people's bodies after everything's said and done. Sweet Jesus Christ. Oh, that is a ton. Okay. We beat the eagle. Iki is liberated, but we still got all this side stuff to do, so I guess first I'll do this, then I'll head over there to that. Then I'll come back over here, deal with these three. That. I'll move all the way over to here. Then I'll do these three. Hopefully I can do everything in time. I got 0 Sakai clan banners, I swear to God. I hate that bird sometimes. And I'll try to hold back, because I like this DLC ultimately, don't love the ending. But I'll talk about it more as we go forward. This is actually shorter than I thought. Okay, so there that is. I can just fast travel to it. So there was something across that thing, and I just couldn't see anything or tell, so I was like, well, fuck it. Well, if I did it, whatever. I just wanted to complete it. We got like 12 things to finish up real quick. The shrines. Some stuff that might have been a little bit more useful during the story, but either way. Oh my god. They were trying to kill me. Is it all the way over there? Okay, this might be something completely different. Okay, just a Mongol patrol. Nothing crazy. Because I'm pretty sure there's like 1 or 2 shrines on Iki, and I don't know how they are really. Nakajima Island. Jesus, somebody pelted that man with arrows. Okay, next stop. No, because then I'll be trapped down there. So I should probably just go there, then head over there, I guess. Or the archery challenge, then head over there, hopefully. But, shrine. So like, this means I might get a new charm, actually. I swear, without Jin, and even kinda without Taka, without this thing has come through too many times. Like without this thing, probably one of his most useful tools, the one thing we use consistently. I'm not seeing where to go. When is the last time any human being has been to this shrine? Nice, I'll try it out for a little bit. This is just ridiculously complicated. My god.
Is the war over?
This canyon. My father died not far from here.
You cheated. I don't know how, but I'm certain you did.
You owe me 20 mon. Come, let's get back to camp.
I was taught that debts owed to swindlers are not to be honored.
I was taught there's no shame admitting defeat by a superior opponent.
Next time we compete, I would like to inspect your arrows.
You bring them on, I'll bring the arrows.
One last battle. One final fight. Then we begin preparations to leave this stinking island.
Pardon me. I must speak with my father.
Of course.
Lord Shimura's stewards can collect taxes and tend the manure fields.
Father, a word.
Yes. Walk with me. What is it?
After this campaign, don't you want to stay? Bring Iki Island under your control.
It's not for me. Only in the battlefield are my homes. And you? Would you stay and rule this place?
I thought I would. But after everything we've been through, I feel more alive in battle than any other time.
You are Sakai.
What do you mean?
Let the Shimmerers of this world keep records and manage councils. We are the lightning in the storm. The avalanche that topples a mountain. That is Clan Sakai.
I understand, Father.
I once judged you soft, unfit. Our time together has given me...
Lord Sakai, pardon my intrusion. Our scouts bring urgent news.
Yes, one moment. I must go. Prepare your things. Follow my lead today. Everything will be fine.
What were you going to say, Father? What did our time together give you? I've often guessed, but we'll never know. Flowers somehow bloom, crushing stone into pebbles. The past weighs on us. Never met someone like Tenzo before. In a different life, we might have become friends. But the best I can do is put the past behind me. Maybe that's enough.
Why does it have to be this far?
Forgive me. It was so cold last night. I had to burn the bamboo.
No need to worry. I'm glad it kept you warm.
If you have some bamboo, you're welcome to restock the stand to train.
The saya is so valuable. Even this monkey likes it. You want that? Or would a tune suffice?
This doesn't make any sense. Why did they do this? I'm trying to... I played it, so just go. Oh. They could have said that.
Thank you, little one. This is of more use to my blade than to you.
Looks like I'll have to going this way will probably be easier.
Hello, little one.
There's a lot of monkeys on this island.
My father's samurai bathed in one of these springs after our first day on Iki. He let us wash away the stink of battle, while he cleaned his wounds with cold river water.
I've seen better.
Oh yeah, Sensei Ishigawa, forgot. So that should be all of those. And I really hope I don't have to climb this giant mountain. But I probably will. Yep. I don't know where to go. Okay. I don't know where they want me to go. They keep showing all these different paths. Okay, I guess not this way. Where do I go? Come on. Jesus.
Monkeys love to play. My mother said you'd never mastered a tune unless you could play with it, make it yours. Let's see how I do.
That was too much for too
Last
little.
time I improvised, she laughed. But the last time, she closed her eyes as she listened. The sunlight on her cheeks, her face serene. Even after seeing her sick, that's the face I'll never forget.
Well, that's good. That is keeps doing that to me. Okay, next up is here. Guess I'll go there for it since nothing is close.
You'll be free soon.
How do they even think of this thing? This weird stockade.
Ah, my neck. Thank you so much. Jail I can handle. The eagle's poison.
You're safe now.
Notice how they don't give us nothing like the other people would. I'll give them that. That is kind of nice to see the difference between mainlanders and Iki Islanders, whatever they're called.
Help! Please!
The random encounter.
What's the matter?
I've been providing honey to local healers to help treat infected wounds. Someone must have informed the Mongols. A large group's heading this way.
You should leave immediately.
I can't. The original hive was damaged. These starter hives are all that's left. I write them poems. Sing to them sometimes.
That's
I
useless.
won't abandon them.
Take shelter inside, while I hold off the Mongols.
Angry bees may be a help.
I heard bees actually, or honey actually does help wounds. Why he crying like that?
Are they gone?
No, stay inside.
I've never actually been hit by the bees before.
More of them. Safe. You can come out now.
Okay, there we go.
The
Oh,
bees and I thank you, my lord.
that has to be the last helping, or like random encounter. It's got to be.
While I was inside, I wrote a poem in your honor. Noble honeybees, he defends our hives and queens. Do not sting him, please.
Your dedication is
It's haiku.
uniquely inspiring.
Suppose you can tell we don't get many visitors.
Yep, that's the last one. Which is good, because I don't know if I would have even found it. Like, looking it up, I don't even know if I was gonna... I'll have to look back on all my progress. But I'm guessing the last couple things I have to do are these, which I do not love. So then there. Then those three.
My mother would have loved this place. The deer. I'll play one last song.
Yeah.
For her.
Gross.
At the end, my father carried my mother out to sit with the deer like this. And I played this song. It was messy and broke the rules. But it was one I wrote. She opened her eyes and smiled at me. I wanted to tell her everything I would ever say to her. But she knew. She said, not all words need to be spoken.
Sure. Okay, just 4 more. My God.
this battlefield.
Oh yeah,
I tried to forget this place.
I bet. So let me see what he did, because I swear he could fight, and that's what's been annoying me, that he knew how to fight. But
Are you well, my lord?
This doesn't feel like victory.
Let me take you to your father.
Is this how it's supposed to feel, Lord Adachi?
Oh, that's Adachi.
Victories don't have to feel good.
How many fell to your blade, Lord Sakai? I hardly recall. None dozens from what I saw. Next time, leave some glory for the rest of us, my lord.
This wasn't about glory. It was a message to all of Iki. Harbor these raiders at your peril.
These weren't warriors. They were untrained villagers with rusted...
Enough! I require a private word with my son.
Sure.
Lord Adachi, feed the men and get them drunk.
I can see one side to it, but I can also see the other.
Father, what happened today?
These villagers were helping hide the raiders.
We butchered them. All the men in the village.
The samurai ran hot, yes. But these fools attacked us.
The man I killed.
The man you killed was a criminal. You did well today.
So
Better than I expected.
Father.
We fulfilled our orders.
So he
from
does know how to
Shigeru.
fight. He can kill people. He just didn't help his dad, which kind of
Raise
sucks.
your head high. Today, you were a warrior.
But also I can see his point. These weren't warriors, but they did harbor the guys and did try to fight them.
If you were here today, Father, do you condone my actions so freely?
Maybe. I think that's the last memory, I'm pretty sure.
Something's still troubling me. That last day of Father's campaign on Iki. I should return to the beach where we departed.
Ah, a new sword kit at least, which I do like. Why does this thing only pop up when I already have something marked?
I held a vigil here once, after my father died.
Oh, so the outfit they give us is his dad, like his young outfit.
That song. It's very beautiful, my lord.
It's not finished yet. It's in memory of my father.
I apologize for disturbing you. I've packed your belongings, but some of your father's effects are missing.
I'll look for them. In just a moment.
Of course, my lord.
We'll finish this back at home, Father.
How am I supposed to find them?
Lord Shimura told me how Father broke this blade in a duel. Shocked by his strength, the Chikuzen rebels surrendered immediately.
Dang. His dad was OP. He really got played by the plot. Took 12 guys, kidnapping his son to take him down finally. And naturally losing him just completely destroyed morale. Could they please tell me where to go? Maybe it's this way. Where do they want me to go? See, these would be fine if they made the instructions a bit more clear. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. Like, this is ridiculous. Just say words.
Poem.
Where did that even
My
go?
mother's calligraphy. I'm sure reading this, he could hear her voice. I wish I could remember the sound. We are the lightning in the storm. The avalanche that topples a mountain. That is Clan Sakai. Some of my father's last words to me.
Young lord, it's time to leave.
Lord Adachi, forgive me. I'm still collecting my father's belongings.
Our scouts report raiders in the area. We must go.
Please. Come with me.
Yes, of course.
I am
Stuff was
sorry
not
for
there.
your loss. Know that we all grieve with you.
Thank you, Lord Adachi.
The people of Omi village are preparing your father's funeral. My men and I will escort you and your father home.
Wonder how long this boat ride is.
I should have saved him.
True.
His assassins would have killed you as well.
Yeah.
Clan Sakai must prevail. Soon, you will wear your father's armor.
I would never be worthy of it.
My lords, our scouts report a large group of raiders approaching. I fear we must depart immediately.
But the boats aren't fully packed yet. Our supplies.
Leave them. Our people's lives take precedence.
You heard Lord Sakai. Go.
I guess that bleeds into him never wearing it, which that armor would have helped.
I ran from these memories most of my life. But now, after facing them, I think I understand you, Father. After the battles, and under the legend of Kazumasa Sakai, you were just a man, chasing something. Or maybe running from yourself. I'm glad you slowed down and finally saw me. But I'm sorry it was too late.
Me too. Could have helped. He would have been useful in a fight. He sounds crazy. Isn't this the Ghost of Tsushima like theme? Yep. This plays in the beginning of the game. And what's an elegy? Not a eulogy, an elegy. Let me look that up. Tempest End. Ooh, that is crazy looking. Let me see. An elegy is a poem of serious reflection, typically a laminate for the dead. Okay.
Nobu!
Really? Because they just want to cheat. Bam. See that? Funny, right? At least I got some help for once.
They didn't stand a chance.
Naturally, I was there.
Still.
Finally feel my hands again.
Oh, there we go.
Go. And stay safe.
Please.
I guess some people are just
Token of my gratitude.
more grateful than others. Oh crap. Another shrine. Okay. The Shrine of Ash. That's Kratos. Stranger and son, boy, honor your father's fight. Show him the strength of your blade. I think I actually might understand this one. Nope. It's even the same tree, which is crazy. The chains. This makes no sense, of course. Okay, the Shrine of Ash. Let's see. Oh, this fight. Sakai armor. And this... Oh, of course, it's just draw the sword. That's garbage. But now we get the God of War skin. I will still say, I like the poems better. The Helm of War. Oh, that's actually kind of good. If I could have got that in... Oh, this is actually clean. I might have to keep it. Oh, dang, I didn't know you could do this. Dang, I wish I could, but I can't if it's gonna do that. It's the end. I'll keep it. The helmet and stuff on. Looks clean. Okay, just two more. Two more. Oh, that sucks. I can't. And I'd wear... What's it called? But... Maybe I'll wear it later on, in the end, when I'm just talking, because I don't want to get to it. Just in case there's a fight, I don't want to be wearing armor that I don't know how to use that great. Okay, haiku, and I'm guessing the last one's probably a flute thing. Look at my helmet, it is so random. I like the helmet. Maybe I'll change the mask. Acceptance. Head of spear shift. Rock. I don't know where the third one is. good friend lost to grazing. White bud shimmering exposed. Acceptance. Forest open to all. Sunsets lead to dawn. While the cat lounges again. I don't know where the third one is. Oh, there it is. The vines wilt, but I think the sunset one sounds better.
A head of spears.
That's a cat. Oh, never mind.
A forest open to all. Sunsets lead to dawn.
And that's the last poem. I'll at least change the mask back for the boy Taka. Gave his life for us. Oh, that helmet is clean. If only I could... Like, I thought you could transmog in this game, like switch the look. Apparently not. And so... yeah. I thought that's what change armor had meant. Oh, no, I don't wanna... I guess here's closest. Okay, that's not the right way. I was about to jump. Okay, the music made me think something crazy is about to happen. Sometimes I swear developers abuse music. Nope, okay, I was right. Jesus. He didn't hear that? And this is the last cat shrine. Okay.
I shouldn't play the same tune as before.
But
something wild, like these cats.
He's about to go crazy on the flute. This is the same thing. Oh, this is Laminate in the Storm. Or the one that brings sunshine. Okay, yeah, he's going crazy. He's going crazy. Yeah, he went crazy. I threw him a quick up and down.
I broke the song and made something new.
Who's Chiyoko?
Like when my mother taught me how to take tea, every step, then drop the teacups on the floor. And then we took tea again, without cups. She said it's not enough to know the rules.
What is take
It's
tea?
when you break them, that you understand why they matter.
That is a good lesson. I'll give her that. It would help if there's sometimes those rules in life that you don't understand until you break it. But what's up here? Before we end. Of course. Only ever found 3 of these. And there's apparently 30 out there. What? That's all that? So let's get to this last epilogue mission thing. Why am I only getting ghost flowers for it? Did I do it before? I don't understand it sometimes. I'm not gonna question it anymore.
Yeah, I heard. I also heard he was running from the snake. No, he waved free of them.
God, where is this woman ever at? This is just, it just doesn't get any more ridiculous than trying to find these 2. Jesus, why would it not just show me?
Samurai wants a word with us.
Fune, Tenzo, you both look well.
Feeling better with the eagle gone. Nice work, by the way.
Same to you. The Eagle tribe will lose their foothold here if we keep fighting.
Hear that, Fune? He said we.
Find me later, Sakai. I could use the help of a samurai who knows how to keep a secret.
Oh my god, she has more.
Looks like you're healing up.
It only hurts when I laugh, so I should be fine around you.
You only laugh at your own jokes anyway.
But I'll never swing a blade like I used to.
No more robbing innocent merchants on the high seas. How will you make yourself useful?
Too many people here still suffer from the eagle's poison. There's no cure, but I can ease their pain.
Yeah.
Maybe even help some recover. Like you.
You did nothing for me.
Medicine forced me to relive my father's death. Gave me another chance to avenge him.
What did you do?
I realized what I feared more than dying. Failing my father. For years I blamed myself for his death, and for choosing to live. So I forgave myself. And him.
And that cured you?
The darkness never leaves completely. But it recedes.
Maybe that's how to heal the others. Guide them through the memories. Help them face their fears.
I hope you're right. Years ago, I could never have imagined saying this, but I'm glad we met, Tenzo.
No, you're
Never
not.
thought I'd do this either, but... Thank you, Jin.
I better head out soon. See if I can find more of the Eagle's victims. And get them the help they need.
Okay, looks like we're about done.
Us on another raid now. We've barely caught our breath on the last battle.
We're at war. If you want to rest, try asking the Eagle Tribe for a few days off. Leave us, Hachiro.
Okay, I remember this mission being something.
Trouble with your men?
Nothing I can't handle. I suppose I should thank you for killing the Eagle. And for letting Tenzo walk free.
The Eagle deserved it. As for Tenzo... This island has seen enough bloodshed already.
It's about to see some more. There's a Mongol ship off the coast, loaded with enough supplies to get my men through this war. We're going to take it.
And you want help from Iki's most hated samurai.
That honor goes to your father.
You're willing to hire your former enemy, put your entire crew at risk, over a few supplies? What's really on that ship, Fune?
Right, her daughter.
My daughter.
So this is a rescue mission.
Yes. Hidden in a raid.
Your crew doesn't know. You haven't told them you're risking their lives to save your daughter.
They'll mutiny if they find out.
Really?
And if we turn against each other now...
These people suck.
Your tribe will tear you apart.
I can't abandon my daughter. Join my raid and help me save her. Quietly.
All right. I'm in.
Thank you. We leave at sunrise. Until then, you can join the festivities or rest on my ship. Enjoy yourself while you can. We sail at first light.
Want to place a bet?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A game of Go. I used to play this with my uncle.
There's no room for more players, but we're taking bets. Who do you think will win? White or black?
Well, I'll let him answer.
I'll choose white.
Good luck. Stop by later and see if you won. Just watch. He'll be back later before the samurai comes.
Still can't believe Bokto won.
Against the Mongols.
Oh yeah. When it comes to them, I won.
Fune's busy planning.
Horse shit. She's never missed a celebration.
She did once. The night after.
We've got company.
Care for a drink?
That doesn't smell like any sake I've had.
We don't drink fancy brews on Iki.
Fancy.
Lord Sakai. You want fire in your belly, you'll have to settle for my special recipe.
If you're trying to poison me, you better be strong. I've survived the eagle's drink after all.
I'll share the bottle to put your mind at ease. What are we drinking to?
To Iki Island.
Fune said the Mongol ship's loaded with riches.
Fune says a lot of things.
Do you think she's lying?
I think she's hiding something from us. And the last time she acted this way, I lost 2 brothers in the deep.
Yep, mutiny.
Better wait on Fune's ship.
Hold on, let's see if I won. Nope, okay. Gotta wait. Is this the ship? Jesus Christ, which ship is it? Oh my god. So why is it that when I went this way, it was saying that I was getting oh my god. Sometimes this game, like that, smart. Sometimes it like knows that you just want to end and be done, but it just had to squeeze out that little bit. Like I don't think this was this wasn't necessary at all, this mission. Should just let it end.
I gave you an order.
We're not moving until you tell us everything.
What's happening?
Ah, crap. Mutiny.
This isn't just a supply run, is it? What's so important about this Mongol ship?
The enemy is on the move, and you are delaying us.
You owe us answers!
No, Hachiro. I owe you nothing. Leave him to me, Jin.
Who are you loyal to, Fune? Your men, or the butcher's son?
I have given every piece of myself to you and my men. Prepare the ship. Now.
As you command.
I have men waiting down the beach. This way.
This is bad.
Don't let him distract you.
I know. Not when we're so close to Toki.
What does your daughter look like?
If there are other prisoners, we'll need to find her in the crowd.
She has my chin. And eyes. And...
And...
I don't know what she looks like now. I haven't seen her in years.
growing apart from family can be difficult.
Do you have children?
No. But my father... I barely knew him. He saved his true self for the battlefield.
Maybe I have more in common with the Butcher of Iki than I'd care to admit.
I could say the same.
My scouts. Still your blade.
It doesn't 100% match, but it's still
Yes.
clean.
Report.
Mongol dogs are loading their ship now. No clue we're coming.
If they see us, they'll retreat for open water.
Let them try. My archers are in position, ready to torch their sails.
A quiet attack could take them by surprise. Protect any precious cargo from harm.
Good thinking, Lord Sakai. Looks like you volunteered to lead the charge.
I guess.
Take the ship. Leave no Mongol alive.
It's always so garbage. Come on. That was the world's most useless bear. All because I have no poison. That's so cheap. This guy is literally magic. Why is he only looking at me? There's 4 guys were running up to this man. And his bright idea, attack the one man.
The ship is ours! Put out the fires! Take everything you can carry!
Where's Funesdo?
This is my daughter, Toki. It's me, Oka.
They've made a cutscene.
Mind. It's been consumed by Kusuri. I gave it to her to ease a broken arm.
It's powerful medicine. It can be very addicting.
I didn't know she kept using it until she got a group of my men killed on a raid. By my own law, she should have been executed.
But she was your daughter.
So I sent her away. The crew was furious. Some left. Some still hate me. I've followed my laws to the letter
Apparently
every
not.
day since. But it still She's gone.
You were trying to do the right thing.
I had a chance, once. I found her in the back of a tea house, lost in a dream. She'd soiled herself. By the stink, she'd been like that for days. I was so angry, I just left her there. I should have brought her home.
Now you can. Let's get her off this boat.
Well, look at this. Fune brought us here to save her daughter. That bitch who got my brothers killed.
Yeah, there.
She has paid for that mistake, Hachiro.
Not enough.
Not really.
You made sure of that. But don't worry. I'll let you say goodbye before I open her pretty little throat.
The girl was lost. Only a monster would spill her blood now.
This isn't your fight, Sakai.
Yes, it is.
Those of you still loyal to me, stand back. Leave these rats to us.
Her men are right. Like, she does deserve.
Take these drinks.
This is kind of well deserved. These are within their own rules.
Take bodies and cast them into the sea.
Her daughter should have died.
Hachiro had a loud voice, but few allies. Your men respect you more than you know.
I'll admit, I'm surprised. My daughter got men killed. Fathers, brothers.
She needs to change the rules then at this point.
If it were anyone else, I would side with them.
You're where you should be. With your daughter.
That's completely unfair.
Gone, but her body still suffers without Kusuri. I need to help her rest. Thank you. Jin.
I hope you find peace, Fune.
Well, that's just not fair, but okay. Me and my horse just look like two demons, I'm gonna be honest. I look crazy. But the God of War hat, father and son, it all fits. Increases the power of the shoulder. Friend to all raiders. I'm guessing that's for doing all the raider missions. And that looks like that. Oh, the trapper has something for me. I'll grab that. I'm gonna go back there and get my money from the bet, if I won or not.
Equipped for battle?
What the? Oh, and it upgrades the saddlebags. That's cool.
Choice.
Okay, after this, we'll end everything off.
Leave me alone!
Yeah, there ain't nothing I can do for them. Oh.
Congratulations. You bet on the winning player. Here's your winnings.
Thank you.
I wonder if it's always white, or if I, like, or is it just, you know. Well, I think that's it. That is the end of Ghost of Tsushima. Iki Island. Okay. So, it only comes in the director's cut, so that's added on to the price. Let me see how much it costs. Because it's only in the director's cut. Which I guess can be added on to the price. So, for Ghost of Tsushima director's cut right now, it's $40, which I don't know how I'd exactly express that. It says that the average completion time is 25 hours, plus Iki Island is 15 hours. I don't know. Maybe if that's just like if you don't do everything. But I did everything. That makes no sense. Let me see how much it costs for Iki Island. It costs $20 to upgrade it on... That's how much it costs to upgrade it. Okay, so it costed 20 to upgrade to Iki Island originally, I think. Like, if you had the base game, if you paid 20, I think it got it there or something. Oh, no, that's a... This is where the price admission for Iki Island has been effectively set at $20, with an extra $10 charge being levied against those who... The game on PS5. How much is Iki Island DLC? Okay, let me see this. Yeah, it says 20. Yeah, so it comes with the base game if you buy it in the director's cut, or it's $20 for just the DLC. 20 is a lot for this, considering it took me, let me see if that's 6. It took about like 6, 7, 8. It took me like, yeah, because this is like part 7, and part 7's like 2.5 hours, Jesus. But that's 2 plus, it's like 10 hours in all honesty. 10 hours, give or take. And 10 hours, that's like $2 an hour of content, which I don't know, comparing it to like the Spider-Man DLC, which is like an extra, which was like 30 hours, I believe, but I think it was $30, and it was about, or it was 25, so I don't know. I don't know if I'd say 20 is worth it for as short it is, kinda. I wouldn't pay it, but if it's for 70 to get the full game and the director's cut, that's an alright price for me. But I got it for free, or not for free, yeah, for free, because I have PS Plus, and the director's cut comes with PS Plus, I'm pretty sure. So, with that out of the way, review. Everything I review on the DLC will be just the basics of gameplay, graphics, and story. First, I'll start with graphics. Looks as good as the base game. Naturally, there's no bad designs, no bad graphics. I like the look of some. There's new armors that I like. There's new people who look good. Scenes, character designs. Like, I like the new look of the Mongols, kinda. They're kind of cool. And I like the look of the eagle, even though we only saw her like 2 or 3 times in all honesty. But I guess that is kind of even for since it's only like a 10-hour DLC. But I don't know how do I beating it so fast, because I don't know. Maybe that's their like max amount, but still. Graphics, there's nothing really to say. The graphics are the same as the last game. I think I said the graphics for the game were like a 9.5, 9, but I say these are like a solid 9. I can't remember exactly what I said for the last time, but since nothing really changed, that's why I'd say it still looks great, it still looks good. There's more stuff, there's just different things, there's nothing too I might take it to a 8.8, only because nothing's different or any better. It's just the exact same, which is kind of a flaw of it. Not really, but really. The place, Iki looks pretty good, but it doesn't look as good as Tsushima, and not even with, like, trying to say that Tsushima just looks... Jesus, this thing. But not even with trying to say that this place looks crazy better. I mean, well, it does, but there's just more areas, more things. Like, there's like a couple good spots in Iki, but besides that, it's a little bit lacking in... But it's not the biggest place either. There's only like 6 little things. Like, it's like half of probably one of the main parts of Tsushima. So then, I'd say next is gameplay. Again, exact same. All in all, the only real difference I'd say with fighting, I'd say the eagle was kind of tough. She might have been the toughest enemy in the game for me personally. Basically, like, when I first played her, I died so many times because she's just annoying. I mean, the main reason I really win is just because I have so much New Game Plus stuff that it makes me, like, tougher to kill. I have the Saragori armor, which is just a pure cheat. And so, yeah, I'd say she's possibly tougher than Khotan Khan, maybe. But besides that, gameplay wise, another thing that it adds, there's a few good fights, but look at this. We only fight like two or three like people in that way that we fight. Uh, they were okay. One was like very easy. The other two were alright. Who was it? Oh no, that one was her. This was that Viper guy. So yeah, there's only really like two, and only two of them, or there's three, but only two of them were good. There was also the tournament, which was pretty good, pretty interesting. I nearly lost. The sanctuary things, they're alright. They're nice compared to like doing just the haikus and other things and the foxes and stuff. I prefer them over following the foxes personally. The unfinished memories were a little interesting. The archery challenges were alright. I'm not an archer, but I won't hold it against them. The Forbidden Shrines, I really did like. They're comparable to like the Kvasir poems in God of War, but I like the poems a bit better. These are cool, but you just kind of stand there, get some armor on, and go. Like as long as you also for these you won't be able to do them if you haven't beaten like side missions over here. So it's like it's tough for some people. Our legacy thing only went 2 levels, which I had hoped for more, but it's fine. Uh, Besides that, and when it comes to fighting the base Mongols, there's only those two new guys. One being that big guy with the dual blade thing that keeps spinning. He is too. Oh my god, he's too annoying. Oh right, and we fought her guy. He was okay, but he's like I just forgot him. But yeah, fought. But he keeps spinning. He's completely cheap. I don't love him too much because he's just like there's no way to take him down. The other guy, the shaman, I like that one. It's interesting. Like he gets them up so like when you go into battle, and I know I complained, but he did do it at the perfect time. He'd see me about to hit them, start singing, save his guys. Smart. Ultimately smart. Uh, Besides that, what was I about to say? Besides that, yeah, those are the only real changes to the gameplay. There's this, that. Everything else is pretty much cut and dry. Certain things I like, certain things I didn't. I'm pretty sure I gave the gameplay like I think I gave the gameplay I think I gave the story, gameplay, and graphics like all like nines basically because the game ended up a 9. Like I said, like A plus. There's no such thing as like a 90, 95. But for this, I'd say the gameplay because it's just more of the same. There's little things added, but it's nothing too crazy. I think it might just be an 8.5, mainly because nothing new happens. That's my biggest problem. I mean, it's not the worst. There's things that are added on which keep it from going lower. Like there's little interesting things that maybe they should have completely got rid of all of our old stuff and had us just do this new stuff, but it's just not a ton of anything new. But it's still good. There's still little things I like the cats and this and the shrines. They're still good, but there's just like it's so few and far between. Uh, and then the last thing is the story, as well as certain side characters and stuff. So let me start at the bottom. I liked certain missions. Let me even go to them. Tales of Iki. Like Black Hand Riku, liked him. And I liked the Legend of Jin and stuff like that. Those are really good. I really liked how Jin's dad's portrayed sometimes. Like he was terrifying. Like he to the people of Iki are what Jin are to to the Mongols. Like they were terrified of this guy. He was just crazy and strong, which makes sense considering Jin's Jin. But what's next? The Tales of Iki. So I might go through since there's so few. I might go through. So but we started talking Sugi's village came to die. Yamanaka and his raiders have impact of law, some others law. These are so when it comes down to like side missions, they were alright. Like one had Kenji in there. We didn't see Yuna at all. Like you think at one point maybe like a couple people from over there will come over, but not really. We saw Kenji. had some little back and forth. We talk. People here kind of mention the things that happen on the mainland a bit, but it's really more about Jin, his past, uh, like the past memories and stuff, which are okay, but they're really just me walking around talking a bit. And we get a bit more insight into Jin's dad in that, and that's kind of half of the story, really, about Jin, the big part of Jin's past that even stopped him from using his dad's armor, which is fine. But when it comes to like the side missions in this, they're okay. They're not like the absolute. I mean, they're not like on the level of the mainland missions, but there are some that are cool. The tournament thing that got me the red dye guy was alright. The Kenji mission, the bees, the helping hand ones. Let me see where my journal is. Collection. Yep. Shrines. Blah blah blah. The bamboo thing. That's not that. The broken tournament's alright. And the helping hand and common courtesy, they're okay. The haikus and all that, not the worst thing ever at all, but they're nothing too crazy. And then when it comes to the main story, I like the main story at first. A group of Mongols are near Iki, which I think is even closer, because when it comes to it, oh god, when it comes to the way it is, so this spot is in the middle of like Japan, and then over here would be kind of closer to Japan, I think. But this group of Mongols is over here doing their thing with their poison, turning people crazy. Interesting enough, naturally, not the exact same as what the Mongols were doing, but still. And their main thing is to break people down and get them to join the Mongols, not through force like Colton Khan did, but through this type of way. Like, not through beating them, but through poisoning their minds forever. Which, nice, that's pretty interesting. Wish they had leaned more into it. But, where the stories, and then I even like that first mission with her where she tricks us. You think it's Yuna. I liked it. I talked about it. The story starts to fall apart somewhat with Tenzo and them, the way they kind of talk about Jin's dad. Now, I get Jin never talked too much about what happened here, but he tries to defend it. But ultimately, he kind of seems to lean more into their side, even with the whole where the legacy redeemer thing and things like that. And I basically made my points on how I feel about how the war went. Each side did their things to say who's exactly right or wrong. You know, if you harbor a criminal, are you bad, just as bad? It depends on the criminal and stuff like that. Naturally, you hide John Wayne Gacy or a child molester with you, maybe you should get taken down too. But whatever. Then us going throughout the whole game, helping these people, they're all pissy and annoying at me, even though I'm the only guy that can help them. Everyone acts tough and thinks that they can fight me. They can't. If they could fight so good, the Mongols wouldn't be dogging on them. I took down Khotun Khan. They're losing everything. But certain characters in the story, the only real ones that stand out are like Tenzo and Riku, Fune, and the Eagle. Besides that, there's not really any side characters that stick out or do anything at all. Not even her second-hand guy. So that's a product of it being small, but they made Tenzo made enough of an impact. Fune's okay, typical tough girl, kinda. But her little story at the end, I don't know if that was to help us see a softer side of her. I don't know what the point of that last mission exactly was. It's okay. I mean, she has a daughter. She forces, she'll kill her men and make them follow certain rules, but then she doesn't have to follow them. I don't love that. In a certain sense, like maybe don't have that rule in the first place. And then when it even comes to, let's say when it comes down to certain missions and stuff with her and her men, it's okay. The whole thing of us being a samurai, it's really just a lot of dogging on samurai, trying to make them seem bad, like Jin's dad's the absolute worst guy on earth. Which, I don't like kicking a guy when he's not around to rebuff himself, like, Christ. But with that, then comes the worst part of the story, which is Tenzo. He's okay as a character. I don't like that overly cocky, I can take anyone thing, like, you can't take me, shut up. But even within that, no matter, it takes so long for us to prove ourselves and get everyone to calm down after we keep helping and winning fights for them. And he gets all upset that we're Jin Sakai. But then, I don't even know why because we're Jin Sakai, uh, Kazumasa Sakai's son, but he fails to mention the fact that he's the one that killed our dad in front of us after kidnapping us. Like we're the bad guy. Like, you didn't do something messed up to a kid. That's the part that I hate the most, that everyone just kind of brushes past it. Like, I wish that we could have chosen to kill Tenzo, kind of like Lord Shimura. That would have been a smarter, better ending. But, hey, nothing I can do. I don't like the way that ended. I don't like what we did. I don't like that Jin just kind of forgave the guy. I mean, I get that he was mad. I get that the DLC's short. I get that he's trying to, like, move past it because he saw the side of what Kazumasa and them all did and everything. But still doesn't make kidnapping his son and all that good. And then when it comes to Jin forgiving himself, he could have helped him. I don't care what Jin says. I had said at first he was a kid, but then I saw he knew how to fight. He knew how to kill. It seemed like he had a sword, he had training. He froze. Now, I get it. I kind of get why he froze. It's weird seeing your tough, crazy dad down there like that. But still, you could have helped. You did kind of let him die. You kind of did. Kind of like in 28 weeks later, he kind of left his family to die. He did leave them. That's just a fact. It's kind of messed up, but so yeah, I gotta say the story. It's just so short. It's not the absolute best. I don't like the ending. I'll give the story a 7. That's tough, but it is just a DLC. But it at least follows the thing that DLC should follow, where they don't impede on the main story, which this doesn't. Not in the slightest, really. With Kenji a little, but besides that, nothing. You don't play this, it will not affect your understanding of the main story at all, which is good. It just gives more insight into Jin as a man and to his past with his dad. But yeah. So with all that, that's a 24.3, which makes this about a low B, which I'd say, yeah. I'd say this is a high C, low B, like a 78 to a 80 something. It's okay, but price, everything involved. If it's on the director's cut, you should definitely play it. It's more fun, more stuff, more fights and everything. Some little interesting things here and there, and the best armor in the game's in here. But with that said, we are at the end. We are at the end of Ghost of Tsushima. Completely. Iki Island. This is the last part. This is the last thing of any of it. So with that, I'm going to I guess I'm gonna just have to wait till Spider-Man comes out, which will be in about a month. I already have it pre-ordered on Gamefly. Yep. So yeah, that's it. This is gonna be my last video for like a month straight, which is kind of tough. But until then, everyone that's made it to the end, appreciate it. All subscribers, appreciate it. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, notifications, all that stuff. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.